Hello students, welcome to Bhadra Academy. In this topic, we'll discuss about Communist Party of India, and it's an important topic for your upcoming CUET undergraduate program. Okay, so before starting the topic, let us see a question which may come from this topic. Okay, the question is, a major split in the Communist Party of India took place in 1925, 1947, 1960 and 1964. Okay, so we will answer this question, but before answering this question, first let us study this topic. Okay, so if you see CPI or Communist Party of India, they had their first conference on 26 December 1925 in Kanpur, and in this conference S.V. Ghate became the first secretary of the Communist Party of India. Basically, if you see this Communist Party of India, they were you can say inspired from the Russian Revolution. Okay, means basically you can say the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. That is simply you can say Russian Revolution. And from this Russian Revolution, they drew their inspiration, and they thought that the only solution to the problem of India is ultimately socialism. And that is why this Communist Party of India was advocating socialism in whole, or you can say entire India, to solve all the problems of India. Okay, and basically this Communist Party of India from 1935, they were working as a part of the Congress. Okay, they did not split away from Congress. They were part of the Congress, and they were working as a part of the Congress from 1935. Okay, but they split away from Congress in 1941 when the Communist Party of India decided to support the Britishers against the Germans. Okay, so in this situation, the CPI or the Communist Party of India, they separated from Congress. But if you can see their ideology, okay, their ideology is basically socialism. But if you see, in 1947, we got independence, but the Communist Party of India thought that this is not real independence. Okay, it is just a transfer of power, and they thought that this is not real independence, because real independence means all the common people of India will be independent, all the common people of India will be elevated from the problem of poverty, or you can say illiteracy. But in 1947, we just had a transfer of power from the Britishers to the Indian representatives, and that is why they thought that this is not real independence, and that is why they encouraged violent uprising in Telangana. But their agenda or their propaganda was not supported by the masses, and that is why they were ultimately crushed by the Indian armed forces. And that is why this crackdown forced them to rethink about their position. Okay, and that is why they participated in the 1951 elections. Okay, although their result was, or you can say their performance was not good, but if you can see, they won 16 seats, and by winning these 16 seats, they became the largest opposition party in India. Okay, because Congress at that time, they were having the legacy of the Indian national movement, and that is why they became the largest political party, and they were able to form the government. And the largest opposition party, CPI, they won only 16 seats. They were basically supported from Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Bihar, Kerala, and if you can see, their main leaders, like you can say A.K. Gopalan, S.A. Dange, P.C. Joshi, Ajay Ghosh, P. Sundaravaya. Okay, these were among the notable leaders of CPI. But in 1964, there was a major split in the CPI. Okay, the Communist Party of India split into two parts. Okay, because of support for Soviet Union or support for China. So based upon that ideology, it split into two parts. One was CPI. Okay, this CPI fraction supported Soviet Union. They were pro-Soviet supporters. Okay, and the other fraction who were pro-China, they formed a new political party, that is CPIM, that is CPI Marxist. And till today, CPI and CPIM continue to exist. Okay, so now let us see our question. Okay, let us see the question. A major split in the Communist Party of India took place in 1925, 1947, 1960, 1964. So the correct answer will be 1964. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.